All right, talking to Joe Gray. We're at the U.S. Mountain Running Championships. He just won another title. And Joe, take me through the numbers now. Tell me one more time how many this is.
That's 20 USA national teams.
Yep.
10 USA national titles, and 9 consecutive USA mountain running world teams.
That's crazy. Starting to be a habit.
Yeah, man. If I can make it a habit, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Tell us how the race went.
You know, it was real different this year. Last year, I felt like it went out. It was just blazing. This year, it kind of was like yo-yoing. I think people were trying to fill each other out.
Yeah.
And so, you know, the race was a lot more strategic. Everyone kind of stayed together. Nobody made any real big moves.
Yeah.
Until later, I would say probably after the halfway mark, people started to move, and that's kind of when I started to catch up with that front pack and start to get a little bit of a gap.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a very different race, more strategic this year.
Yeah. How far out did they get from you?
Maybe 15 or 20 seconds.
Okay.
15, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hit Walking Boss. Are you by yourself then? You in the lead?
That's a good question. I was in the lead. I don't know if I was by myself because it's kind of hard when you come into Upper Walking Boss to the bottom of it, to the foot. You can't really see who's behind you. It's kind of a curve there.
Gotcha.
So I'm not sure how close they were. He was close at the gondola station, I would say.
Okay.
He was fairly close at that point.
Yeah.
And he was, I guess, within striking distance, you know, if I was hurting.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was definitely a good finish. Everybody came in troves after that.
Yeah. So you get to the bottom of Walking Boss and you look up, and what are you thinking?
Well, there's that challenge this year, and so I was thinking about that. I was like, I want to get the fastest time up it.
Yeah,
so,
and you did by 4 seconds, I guess, over Eric Blake, something like that. Yeah, that's fantastic. So now you get to go on to Worlds.
Yeah.
Still chasing a World Championship. Is that right?
Yeah. It's just a tough task, especially nowadays. You know, a lot of good runners out there. A lot of guys coming up who are really good. A lot of good European teams. A lot of good African teams. Yeah. So it's a very competitive. I mean, it's the most competitive off-road event in the world. So. Yeah.
Just today, I think Andy Wacker said 5 of the top 6 guys were U.S. Olympic marathon trials qualifiers, including you.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who all was. I thought it would have been all 6 guys.
It might be. I don't know. But
qualifiers, maybe not all of us ran, but maybe 5 out of 6 ran. But I would say probably 6.
All 6 qualifiers. Yeah.
I would imagine. I bet.
So that kind of shows you where this trail running thing is going, and that's.
I mean, it's always kind of been there. It's just obviously the caliber has moved up. You know, mountain running. It's just like cross country. You always get track guys coming into cross country. Mountain running, the same thing. You know, people try new things every year. Yeah. Cross country, mountain, track. Everybody kind of blends in. Yeah. So nothing new, but I would say definitely in terms of quality, what some of these athletes have done off the road or on the roads is quite nice. Really competitive.
Yeah. 20 USA teams, is that right?
Yeah.
What keeps you going?
I don't know, man. I'm a patriotic person, so for me, it's kind of cool to represent your country. I don't know. I feel like a lot of pride, sense of pride when you put that jersey on and you line up with your teammates. And I don't know if there's not too many other races where you get a greater feeling than that. Right. Especially at that kind of a world championship where you're going against the cream of the crop. You know, these guys are out here ready to roll, and you're going against some legitimate athletes. Right. You know, it's not like a race where there's some races out there where you can have a bad day and still be top 5 or top 10. You know, like you have a bad day here, you're going to get passed by 20 people in the last mile. You know? Right. So it's a different type of race. And so putting that jersey on gives you that sense of pride. You almost got to find another gear. Yeah. Because you don't want to put that jersey on and represent your country and go there and have a disappointing finish. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's awesome. And okay, so between now and Worlds, what all is going to happen? To be determined. So,
to be determined. Okay.
Yeah. But definitely, Pikes Peak is definitely something I'm thinking about doing. Yeah. I'd like to get out there. The last time I did it, I was kind of fried. I just got back from a real tough race in Europe 6 days before. Right. So I'd like to go out there and see what I can do with a little bit more rested legs. Yeah.
You want to go out and like really try to throw something big down on Pikes Peak, or?
Really, I just want to be competitive.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever it takes to run competitive and feel like I gave what I had on
Yeah.
that day, then I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Whatever time that may give me, but I want to
Right.
be competitive and make sure I go out there and do good work.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, congratulations.
Hey, thanks, Tim.
All right, bro.